Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk Tuesday. Last night with Ace went much better. He slept in his crate, this biggest crate I've ever seen in my life. Actually, I will let you see it. It's right behind me. It's massive. But he was so happy and he slept all night, and I thought, how glorious is this? I think he just needed a place of his own. Anyway, yesterday I posted something to Twitter. I said, do not judge my story based on the chapter you walk in on. And I think the reason that it resonated so well with people is because other people love to do that to us. They love to come into our lives at the moment we're experiencing and make complete and total judgments about who we are, how we conduct our life, what our marriages are like, how our children are behaved, whatever. How many times have I been somewhere like a Target and one of my children is having a meltdown, and I see people go and think, this woman can't get her situation together. And I think, do not judge my story by the chapter you walked in on. You may not know that that child has been in school all day, then had to do homework, is starving, has to go to soccer practice, has to go to religion, whatever, and he or she wants a beer from aisle 7. And I said no. You have no idea what the situation is. When you see any situation, what drives me insane is that we've gotten to the point with the human connection where many of us won't even extend grace to somebody that we are introduced to. We size them up and we immediately form a snap judgment about who, what, and how they must be and live based on the chapter of their life we walk in on now. It is what I try so hard to teach my children about the homeless when we go to feed the homeless. I try very hard to explain my children that these people can be just a few bad decisions away from you and I. They may have had incredibly fulfilling, successful lives up till a certain point, made some bad decisions, and now here they are. Do not judge them for where they sit today. If you can't see somebody's entire journey, if you don't know why they are where they are, try really hard not to make a judgment. Offer grace where you would want someone to offer grace to you, because the truth is that is your test, not theirs. Our ability to extend grace to somebody in a trying situation is our test. I talked about it on another Coffee Talk. I said, could you imagine if every situation we encountered was a small test from the universe to see how we treat other people, not how they treat us? Would you pass or fail on a daily basis? When you lay your head down at night, take inventory of the grace you extend, of the patience you have, of the love you give, the smiles that you give for nothing. You just smile at people because they're people. Do you pass or do you fail? Now, we all have days where we fail. I have days where I lay in bed and I go, oh my God, I failed as a human being today. I just could not human being. I could not human today. I failed. And then I make a much more conscious effort to do better the next day. Yesterday, I was walking Ace. Do you guys want to see him? Ace, come here. Ace. Really? He's making me look bad. Ace, come. Come here, bud. Okay, we're not. He's like sleeping on the floor because we went for a walk. I was walking him yesterday, and there was a homeless man by my office. And he said, does he bite? And I thought, what do I want to do here? Do I want the community of people here to think he bites? Is that a safety net for me? I walk alone down here, whatever. But I don't want to instill fear in people for no reason. They're homeless. They're not criminals. They're just a few bad decisions away from where I am. So I was like, oh yeah, he's a killer. And the guy was like, oh, I'm like, I'm just kidding. No. To my knowledge, I've only had him a day, but to my knowledge, he does not bite now. And he was like, he's scary looking. And I said, well, to somebody, we are all scary looking. And he just kind of looked at me like, that is the truth. And it was one of those moments, me, him, and Ace, where you take it in and you go, how many times do people see a black dog, a Rottweiler, a Doberman, whatever, sometimes even black labs, and they are the hardest to adopt because they look scary. In Hollywood, they depict these dogs as killers and soldiers and whatever, and they are great dogs, don't get me wrong, super like protective and all that, but Ace is not a killer. He looks like one, but he's not. How many times have people looked at me and made a decision that I was scary or intimidating? How many times, I am sure, that somebody walked down the street and saw this homeless man and walked to the other side of the street or held their purse a little tighter. Somebody who's homeless, it doesn't make them dangerous. It just makes them homeless. If they are dangerous, that is separate. That is a separate issue. Anyway, it was just one of those really cool moments where you realize that you just simply cannot judge somebody's story by the chapter you walk in on. You are being tested, and we are better than that. That is not who we want to be. Anyway, I love you guys so much today. I'm so thankful that everybody's awake and here with me, and I'm here with you, and it's awesome. And I'm showing you Ace whether he likes it or not. So come on. Come here, Bubbles. Come here, Bubbles. This is Ace the Base. This is Ace the Base. Oh, my foster Dobie. Doesn't he look like a killer? Say hello, everybody. I'm a killer. Not a killer. Oh, big stretches. Oh, yeah, baby. Anyway, I'm slightly in love. Okay. Everybody, have such a great day. I love you.